Typography. Who doesn't love hand-drawn type? Oh my gosh, it has become such a huge movement. I would have never, ever, ever have guessed 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that we would be seeing a resurgence of hand-drawn type like we do today. Hi, I'm Professor Hastings, and I'm here to share some of my hand-drawn type sketchbooks and how-to books. So for those of you who either want to be inspired by other people's works and sketchbooks, or you want to take up the practice yourself. And this is the first one. I've mentioned before in other videos that I have a huge collection of books, of sketchbooks, books on sketchbooks of all kinds. And I just pulled out a couple on hand-drawn type for the video today. I'm also teaching my students about typography, so these are perfect. This one's called Typography Sketchbooks, Stephen Heller and Lita Tallarico. And this is full of experimental type sketching, drawing, ideating in a huge variety of designers' sketchbooks, their personal sketchbooks. So just to have something like this on hand when you're feeling a little dull, a little not sure what to work on, you need some inspiration, this book is brilliant. I love this book. Actually, flipping through it right now makes me want to spend some time, a couple hours tonight going through it, which I'm going to do. I'm so inspired. So that's Typography Sketchbooks. This one, very silly name, A Catalog of Type, Hand Job by Michael Perry. And this again is designer sketchbooks, typographer sketchbooks, primarily with type as the main subject. So let me see what I've pulled to show you. So these are a few spreads. These are from Jose Ricardo Cabral Cabaco, and these are spreads from his sketchbooks. These are amazing. I love these. This is Mind Map, which I teach mind mapping. I love this one. This is a wonderful exploration of type that ended up becoming a poster. Here are some other exploring experiments of different kinds of typefaces. Here's another kind of mind map design. As you can see, this is also super, super inspiring. You're going to have to extend your book budget after you see the things that I'm showing here today. Now, to get into the how-to, now that we've gotten the, sketches and sketchbook, and we've been working on some ideas, we've got Jessica Hish's In Progress, and she walks you through from sketch to vector to final project. Let me flip through to some of the pages. Again, a beautifully, beautifully designed book. Look at those. Drop caps are gorgeous. You can see she's got the sketches from her sketchbook. She shows different kinds of tools, the sketchbooks she prefers, and then some of the digital tools. And she really walks you through thumbnails, which are tiny little sketches that we do just to get our ideas out, to working on larger process pieces. And you can see she's playing around with the different letterforms. And if you're starting to think, oh, wow, there's a lot of work in this. Yes, there is. But this is deeply gratifying and creative work. So when you get into the flow of something like this, you lose track of all time, and you feel so gratified. You feel such a level of achievement when you're done. So here are the original sketches, and then here's the final piece. These are gorgeous. So this is a wonderful how to take those ideas of yours and then turn them into final pieces. Tons of her sketches so that you can be inspired for your own sketchbook and your own doodling. This is fabulous. So this is in progress. Highly recommend. Another one is Drawing Type, an introduction to illustrating letterforms. And this one is also, it incorporates different designer and illustrators' works. Oh, and if you're hearing screaming in the background, it's my neighbors enjoying their little pool, splashing around, my young neighbors. So you can see the process of a huge number, I don't know, there might be 50 different designers in here, and their letterform work. So this, again, so much inspiration in here. So that's Drawing Type and Professional Letter Illustrators. This one is a little bit different, but really fun. Like if you throw this in a bag with your sketchbook and some pens, this is really great for practice and playing around. This is, again, a how-to, gives you different kinds of materials, tools, and then it walks you through lots of different exercises and projects and playing around. So you can see this is really fun, very simple and easy to practice and recreate. Once you start playing around with these, then your own ideas start to flow. You really start to come up with different kinds of variations and your own original approach and take on some of these exercises. So I really think this is a wonderful how-to playing around, experimenting, expanding what it is that you can do. Here we've got 4 completely different sets of letters here. They're fabulous, from cutout images to kind of rubber stampy, watercolory, floaty, dotted lines, and then this sort of colored lined, outlined, stenciled, and then colored lined, filled in. So many great type books, but these are my favorites, and I hope that you're inspired to sketch and draw some type.